Huh? I think we're good. Yeah. We are we are pretty good. I am looking pretty sexy right now, and there is a plane passing right by just as I switch screens. Uh, but yeah, new model, new model. It's sexy. It looks good. It looks really good. All good. We didn't hear the plane. All right. Also, rip Judgment in the pool. You know what? I'm okay with Judgment not making it in the pool. I'm just glad that 13 Sentinels got this far. It got this far and I want it to win now, so... I still have something that represents my taste in that's made it to the final 8. So I just really I really want it to win. Actually pretty surprised at like the final contenders are like the last 8 in the poll. Surprised there's no Yakuza game in there, honestly. As I hit puberty. Hold on, let me see if I can bring up my chibi model as well. Peek under control panel. I'm a big kid now. My early predictions are a lot except for Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima deserves it. Ghost of Tsushima is a fucking beautiful game. Let me see if I can bring up my chibi model. Bring it up on slot 2. This one? The placement is a little weird. Hold on. Put you on my shoulder. Make you a little bigger. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. So, it's actually not really too different from my chibi model. It's just that the proportions are a bit different. My face is less round. As is not fully developed clone. Pretty much. I kind of want to keep this. I kind of wanted to keep the second model up. It's kind of cute. Gonna eat my halo. So silly. I can also take my jacket off on this one. Wait, hold on. Let me zoom out on my model. Become smaller. This is too funny. This is like me and my younger self, me and my child. Let me see if I can take off my jacket. The program I use for my face tracking is a little weird when it comes to using toggles, so... Take your child to work here on Rebel as a stream, it really is. Look, my jacket's off now. You can see how thin I am, how tiny I am. Hold on. The height difference is like the height it looks like it's to scale. My two models next to each other, it's really funny. scandalous. My fucking arms. I think I'll keep my jacket off. Live 2D Viewer EX is kind of weird when it comes to expression toggles. Because in like other programs like VTube Studio, you just use the same hotkeys and then you just use the same hotkeys and it will basically toggle the expression on and off. But for Live 2D Viewer EX, you have to have like a clean slate basically. Like you have to have a different hotkey for like your default and then different hotkeys for the expression, which is just weird. I need to get a better iPhone so I can get VTube Studio. Anyway, yeah. This is me now. I think that's called an The thing about like VTuber like face tracking software is that a lot of them are like reliant on iPhone's Face ID. Like if you want to get like good face tracking on a Live 2D model specifically, you need an iPhone with Face ID or like anything with Face ID basically. So then you can be a bit more expressive. They can like track your. It's kind of creepy, but they can track your facial movements better. Like they have like if you have Face ID, you can do mouse X, which means like you can like pout basically. You can move your. I don't really know how to explain it. It's like you can just. It's just better. It's just better. It's just better. Another streamer was talking about how almost creepy the Face ID tracks and show pictures of what the masking looks like. They just face a goddamn mannequin. Yeah, it's honestly kind of creepy. But it lets us be VTubers. And honestly, you don't really need like that fancy face tracking. I'm like using only like an iPhone 8, so I don't have Face ID, so the tracking is still pretty good. I think specifically the it's like the engine is like, is it UC Face? Let me check. If I restart the motion tracker, I can see what it is. It's MediaPipe from Google, and it can do both face tracking and hand tracking. It's just your webcam, which is interesting. I do kind of want to get hand tracking, but it seems like I think if I get hand tracking, I would have to make a 3D model, and I don't know how to do 3D models. I don't know Vroid or anything. I do want hand tracking though, just for like, I think it'd be neat to like do like ASL learning streams. Or like learn sign language just so I can have a mic off stream. It'd be pretty interesting, I think. Because I know there's like a lot of like... I've been seeing like a lot of VTubers like... I think Zentria is like probably the most famous one for this, but she uses text-to-speech instead of using a microphone. And I also know there's like a bunch of other like mute VTubers who do like stuff like that. It would be interesting to at least try, or at least figure out something like that. So it's accessible for the people who need it. Test it out for them. I think it'd be pretty neat. Should probably actually play a game now. I make myself big again. think that's a bit too big. Hold on. This size. That size should be fine. Make big focuses on crotch. Like, I can't control how it zooms in. Just gonna put my tiny self here. Wonder if I can order it so it's like behind, or no, never mind. That's fine. This is fine how it is.